Every morning, millions of people over 60 start their day with a warm cup of coffee. It's comforting, familiar, and for many the best part of the morning. But what if I told you that one small habit in how you drink it could silently damage your heart? This isn't about quitting coffee. It's about understanding how your body changes after 60 and how the same cup of coffee that once gave you energy could now cause your heart to work harder than it should. Most people think, coffee wakes me up, so it must be good for me. But as we get older, the chemistry inside our body changes, especially our heart, our blood pressure, and how we process caffeine. So before you take your next sip, let's talk about how to drink coffee safely after 60 without giving up your morning joy. Let me tell you about John. John is 67 years old, a retired high school teacher from Florida. Every morning, for more than 20 years, he woke up at 6 a.m., poured himself a strong black cup of coffee, and sat by the window to read the newspaper. It was his ritual, his quiet moment before the world woke up. But one morning, something changed. He felt a sudden flutter in his chest. His hands trembled, and his heartbeat raced faster than usual. He thought it was just anxiety, so he brushed it off. A few days later, it happened again, this time stronger. His wife noticed his face looked pale and rushed him to the ER. After running several tests, doctors found something interesting. John's heart was structurally fine, no blockages, no major damage. But his caffeine response was off the charts. The doctor asked, "When do you usually drink coffee?" John replied, "Right after waking up, before breakfast. I've done it all my life." The doctor smiled gently and said, "That might have worked when you were 40, but at 67, your body isn't the same. Let's talk about what's really happening." Here's what the doctor explained, and what every senior should understand. Coffee itself isn't dangerous. In fact, studies show that moderate coffee drinking can even be beneficial for heart health and longevity. But how and when you drink it makes all the difference. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, especially early in the morning, caffeine enters your system much faster. This triggers a surge in two key things: adrenaline and cortisol, also known as the stress hormones. In younger people, these spikes settle quickly. But after 60, your heart and blood vessels are more sensitive to these stress signals. Your arteries may not expand as easily, and your blood pressure can rise faster even from something as simple as that first cup of black coffee. That's why some people over 60 notice heart palpitations, jittery hands, or lightheadedness after their first sip. It's not just nerves, it's your body's chemistry reacting to a faster caffeine hit. And it's not just the caffeine. Drinking coffee before eating also affects your stomach acid. When your stomach is empty, the acid builds up quickly, which can cause bloating, nausea, or reflux, especially in seniors who already deal with GERD or heartburn. Research from the American Heart Association and Harvard Health both suggest that moderation and timing matter more than total avoidance. 2 cups of coffee per day are generally considered safe for most healthy adults. But if you have high blood pressure, arrhythmia, or take certain medications, that caffeine can amplify the effects, sometimes doubling your heart rate response. So, it's not that coffee is bad, it's that your heart after 60 doesn't process it the same way. Your body needs a little more care and a little less shock. So how can you still enjoy your favorite cup of coffee safely after 60? Here are 5 simple changes doctors recommend. 1. Always eat something first. Even a small piece of toast, a banana, or oatmeal helps slow the absorption of caffeine. That simple step stabilizes your blood pressure and protects your stomach. 2. Add milk or a plant-based creamer. Adding a bit of milk or almond milk can reduce the acidity and slow how caffeine enters your bloodstream. If you have lactose intolerance, try oat or soy milk. It works just as well. 3. Limit yourself to 1-2 cups a day. For most seniors, that's the sweet spot, enough to enjoy the benefits without overstressing the heart. If you love more coffee, try switching 1 cup to decaf. It still gives comfort without the full caffeine effect. 4. Avoid coffee after 2 p.m. Caffeine stays in your system for 8 to 10 hours, so that evening pick-me-up might quietly ruin your sleep. And poor sleep is one of the biggest silent enemies of your heart. 5. Hydrate. Drink 1 cup of water for every cup of coffee. It helps your kidneys process caffeine smoothly and keeps your blood pressure stable. These steps might sound simple, but they're powerful. They turn coffee from a hidden risk into a healthy daily ritual. Remember, the goal isn't to give up coffee. It's to make it work for you, not against you. So, next time you pour your morning coffee, take a breath. Eat something first. Add a little milk. Sip slowly. Small changes like these can make a big difference in how your heart feels every single day. If you sometimes feel dizzy, anxious, or your heart races after coffee, don't ignore it. Your body isn't warning you to stop living. It's asking you to slow down and listen. You've cared for others your whole life. Now, it's time to care for your own heart, 1 cup at a time. And remember, coffee isn't the problem. It's how, when, and why you drink it that matters. Stay heart strong. And if this message helped you, subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips made especially for life after 60.